Hello Team All-Stars. This week our video is going to be over abbreviations and abbreviation rules. Your video homework this week, there are 5 abbreviation rules that we're going to talk about. After each rule, there will be 2 questions. Answer them as we go. Just get a piece of notebook paper, number it 1 through 10, and just write down your answer. You don't have to copy the question, just write down your answer for 1 through 10 as we go. So first of all, what is an abbreviation? Excuse me. An abbreviation is a shortened version of a word or phrase. An abbreviation is not an acronym or a contraction. So an acronym would be like PEMDAS that you have in math. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. That is not an abbreviation, that's an acronym. And a contraction is words like can't, C-A-N''T. So an abbreviation is a shortening of a word or phrase. So here's abbreviation rule number 1, names. You abbreviate titles used with names, but do not abbreviate the title if it appears without the name. So for example, I have an appointment with Dr. Anderson next week. Capital D-R period would be correct in that sentence. I have an appointment with the doctor next week would be correct. However, saying I have an appointment with the capital D-R period next week is not correct. And then abbreviations that come after a name such as junior, senior, and academic titles begin with a capital letter and end with a period. So here is a list of those. So you can see we have Mrs., Miss, Mr., Junior, Senior, Doctor, Captain, Professor, Lieutenant, and President. They all start with a capital and end with a period. Here's question 1. Martin Luther King Jr. was one of the most influential African Americans in history. What is the correct way to abbreviate Junior? Number 2, Mr. Frank peeled an orange in class. The citrus aroma lingered the rest of the day. So in this one, what is the correct way to abbreviate Mr.? Abbreviation rule number 2, measurement. Abbreviations are commonly used in units of measurement, length, capacity, time, mass, etc. Many units of measurement use lowercase letters and periods. There are a few units of measurement that use capital letters. Measurements of temperature, for example. Metric units do not use periods. So let's look at the list. So on this side, we have our standard. Standard units of measurement are in lowercase and they end with a period. So inch, foot, yard, mile, teaspoon, tablespoon, pint, quart, gallon, ounce, pound, minute, and hour. So you can see some of them have some weird letters in there. And then on this side is your metric. Metric is in lowercase, but they do not use periods. And then Fahrenheit, Celsius, and ton are exceptions to the rule. Question 3. My dad bought a 2-pound bag of candy at the movie last weekend. So what is the correct way to abbreviate pound in that sentence? Number 4, the length of my pencil lead is only 3 millimeters, and yours is even shorter than mine. So what is the correct way to abbreviate millimeters? Excuse me again. Abbreviation rule number 3 is time. Abbreviation for months or days of the week begin with a capital letter because they are proper nouns. Abbreviations for minutes, seconds, and hours all begin with lowercase letters. All abbreviations related to time end with a period. AM and PM can either be a capital or lowercase letters, but each letter should be followed by a period, though sometimes people have leave out the periods when using the capital letters. So here is what they should look like. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the months, they all start with a capital. They have 3 letters and a period. The only one that's different, Thursday, is T-H-U-R-S. And then you'll notice like May isn't on here because there's no way to abbreviate May. It's 3 letters. Same thing with June. It's only 4 letters. Then you have PM and AM. And all three of those are correct for those. Okay, question 5. January is my least favorite month because the sun sets too early in the evening. Choose the correct abbreviation. My older sister has a volleyball game every Wednesday night at 6. Choose the correct abbreviation for Wednesday. All right, 2 more. Abbreviation rule number 4. Addresses and directions. Abbreviations for addresses used before or after a proper noun, like the name of a street, begin with a capital letter and end with a period. Cardinal directions, which are east, west, north, and south, use a capital letter and are followed by a period if they are part of the address. When cardinal directions are used in solitude, such as on a compass rose, they are capitalized with no period. So here are your abbreviations. So it's either in or in with a period. Same thing for these. And there's Avenue, Boulevard, Court. So you can read down that list. They all start with capitals and end with periods. And they're 2 to 4 letters depending on what it is. Lucia Perkins, 53289 West Hopkins Road, Eugene, Oregon, 97402. Choose the correct way to abbreviate West and Road. Julio Garza, 324 Park Place, Suite 25, New York City, New York, 10003. Choose the correct way to abbreviate place and suite. And suite would be like an apartment number. Okay. Last rule. States. States are the easiest. They are 2 capital letters and they do not end with a period. So here is a list of most of the states. So you can see like Alaska is A, capital K, no period. Texas down here, capital T, capital X, no period. So no little letters and no periods for states. Okay, so choose the correct way to write Denver, Colorado. And then on this one, you're going to, question 10, you're going to abbreviate point and California. So there's no multiple choice. So just write number 10, abbreviate point, abbreviate California. And that is it. Have a great day.